We're out of here. See you next time.
Yeah, my zone. Yeah, 2-3. Yeah, got shooters.
Season 3 is where to be. There are 6 weeks remaining.
Looking good, MP. Woo! I think it's time to do some laundry. That outfit smells foul. Fans live for games like this one.
Number two.
I'm just saying, I make this in 2 days. It is evident I do better when I feel like the world.
Greetings, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K. And we've got All-Star Weekend fast approaching. I'm sure all the players are looking forward to it.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, if you're competing that weekend, it's an honor. And a lot of fun. And for the guys that aren't, it's a few welcome days of rest and relaxation.
Well, tonight is a huge game. These are two of the best in the league, and MP has total focus on one thing, helping his team come up with a statement win.
Look, you got to give MP props with the way he's gone about these matchups. He made his goals public, which put a target on his back and fueled the opposition. But MP has met the challenge with fire so far, and he's undefeated in those matchups.
Here's the starting group for the San Antonio Spurs. Sohan and Wemby are the bigs. Vassell and Johnson are the 2 and the 3. And it's Paul in at the point guard position. And it's Atlanta's ball, and they've been winning at games not even close.
Big margins, really a astonishing the dominance they displayed over the course of the season. I'm not sure we've ever seen a team so consistently dominant.
Here's Sohan. Good D by Kangwoo.
Well, that's the look he wanted, but the defense doing just enough to impact that shot.
Here's Slim. Pass to Okongwu. Jacks up a three. Another three for Atlanta.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Outside Paul. Here's Sohan. Tipped. On the push. Here comes Atlanta. Got a piece of it. Paul passes to Wembanyama. It's good. The assist that time from Paul.
Well, that's just their first make in 5 attempts. Maybe that bucket can ignite their offense.
Coach, when you watch Wemby, it's not the height that jumps out. It's the way he moves with that height.
Brian, I've been around the NBA a long time, and you think you've seen it all. But when you see someone with Wembanyama's size and the things he can do, his ball handling, his shooting range, the way he moves, blocks.
Connects again from distance.
His shooting has been something that we rarely see, and he's sustained it all year long.
Wow, what a ride he is on as he closes in on second place on the single-season three-point leaderboard.
And he's already surpassed Curry's mark from 2019. Next up is James Harden's total from that season, 378.
Here's Wembanyama. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Wembanyama's got 5 now.
The shots are certainly falling for him here in the early stages.
He gets it in there.
Yeah, attack mode from the start. Exactly what you want coming into this game.
Well, getting a good offensive player a high percentage look, there's nothing better than that.
Here's Slim. Sohan covering. Pass to Young. The three is up. And Atlanta hits again from deep.
Well, you got to get out on Young when he's roaming around the perimeter, especially from these corner spots.
Outside Johnson. Out to the right wing. And here's Wembanyama. Guarded by Okongwu. From downtown. The rebound by the Hawks. And going against San Antonio, their first meeting of the year.
They lost both games to this team last year. Don't know if anyone noticed, but both clubs were just so bad. They felt embarrassed. They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
Here's Wembanyama. And it falls for him. He's hit 3 of his first 4 attempts. Atlanta leading by 9. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, Slim in the last outing against the Pistons was simply terrific. He dropped 69 points, and he was his usual self on the glass, piling up the rebounds. And really, it's a game that will stand out when you look at his career, considering how absurd some of those numbers are. Guys?
Well, it'll be interesting to see how much of that performance carries over into this one.
His goal is to provide whatever the team needs from him on that particular evening.
Well, I'm sure he's coming in with a lot of confidence after last game. He wants to have a repeat performance here tonight.
Vassell outside. Offline from the top of the key.
Well, that one should be in his wheelhouse, but just off the mark.
All right, on the line, we've got our insider, Shams Charania. What do you have for us, Shams?
Thanks, guys. Well, the Spurs with some experienced additions, bringing in Chris Paul and Harrison Barnes, their mentorship is likely just as valuable to this young roster as their contributions on the court. And with legendary head coach Greg Popovich, they're creating an environment for growth in San Antonio. They're really building things the right way, guys.
All right, Shams, appreciate the report. Spurs trail by 13. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Paul's got 3 assists now in this one.
Vassell getting in there and grinding.
Here's Slim. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game. He was unstoppable. Grant, it's hard not to dwell on the fact that MP has moved past Jordan's total. The 86-87 season, he had 3,041 points. That was MJ's highest scoring season ever.
As much of a killer instinct as Jordan had, MP may be even more driven. He doesn't just want to win. He wants to do maximum damage.
Paul can't get it to go. The Hawks lead by 13. Young, the pass to Slim. We've got 1:28 left in the opening quarter. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net. Slim's got 18.
Well, he has owned this quarter. A major reason they're up right now.
Vassell outside. Sohan outside. Wembanyama against Okongwu. Outside Paul. Just 5 to shoot from the top of the key. Offensive rebound. The shot by Wembanyama, no good.
And they've come out with a fearless approach on the boards.
And he's going for the oop here. Stolen by Vassell. .41 seconds left to. Here's Johnson. Yes, and it's Paul with the assist that time. Paul's got his 4th assist with that last one.
Yeah, he's a very strong wing. Johnson is about 220 pounds, and he knows how to use his body. Yeah, this quarter's all about him. He's just dominating at the offensive end.
Sohan outside. Outside Johnson. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Nails it from 3.
Yeah, that's a good shot by Johnson. He's always a threat from out there.
Here's Slim. Sohan covering. Slim. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. Slim's got 22.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
Obviously, guys, brilliant coaching, a perfect game plan.
And so it's the Atlanta Hawks up 14 as we wrap up the quarter. They've had incredible success defensively, taking away good looks and pressuring shooters. We'll be right back with you shortly. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Atlanta.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
Another thing that's gone well for them is the mid-range jumper. It's been falling with ease so far.
Rizachet out there with Trae Young. Then it's Larry Nance. Then it's DeAndre Hunter. And it's Slim in at the 4-man position. So that's the lineup for Atlanta.
Well, Johnson is a team-oriented player. And if he spots an open shooter, he's making the pass.
Here's Slim. That one's good. And it's Young with the assist. He's got 25.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
Hunter against Johnson. 5 on the clock. The 3-ball. Knocks it down from distance. Johnson's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
And it's a great sign that Johnson's making threes. That really helps his team.
Stan, when you talk to others about Keldon Johnson, one of the things you hear is that he's a natural leader.
Yeah, Brian, look, the intangibles with him are off the charts. This is a guy that got on the United States national team because of the kind of person and player he is. He leads by example every day.
From behind the arc. Rebounded by the Hawks. defeated by Detroit in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
Yeah, once again, proving no lead is safe in this league. It was a disappointing loss for them, but they did it to themselves.
Another one falls for Atlanta.
He's been reliable from the floor, and that's reflected on the scoreboard.
Now here's Jones. Still without a bucket. 2 points. That one goes.
And Jones is a dependable floor general. Someone you can trust to facilitate an offense and find his guys.
Goes up at the stripe. Slim misses.
You won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
Outside Jones. Launches a three. It's rebounded by Risacher. Atlanta leading by 14. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
With the game on the line, Ice Trae is dangerous man. Young said, I've been owning the moment my whole life. That's what I do. I work too hard to be afraid of the moment. Brian?
Well, Allie, it definitely shows in his play. It's great stuff there. Thank you. On the wing, Jones. Guarded by Young. Collins a screen. Here's Jones. Atlanta with a rebound. Slim's got 4 rebounds in the game. And what an incredible achievement from MP recently. Grant, he turned in one of the most efficient games you will ever see.
Well, you talk about what it means to dominate. MP was the definition of that with his performance. Now, everything fell for him, and it looked like he was a man amongst boys.
And 6-man, a common term in basketball, has a unique meaning for the Atlanta Hawks, Grant.
Yeah, it's the name of their fan base. Extremely loyal and passionate, and they've swayed the outcome of games.
Well, despite the effort to create super teams, the league has a lot of parity right now, Grant.
It really does, and I like it. It's not quite like the 80s Celtics and Lakers or the 90s Bulls, partly because of the salary cap. It's so hard to at a time.
Both good.
Overnight.
And so it's Atlanta in command with a 13-point lead at the end of the quarter. And it's their three-point accuracy that has helped them build such a healthy lead. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break.
They're getting cooked from long distance. Defensively, they have to do a better job of closing out.
Yeah, especially these days.
And how about we move it on over for a preview of who we might be seeing. And that's a wrap on halftime.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Here's Young. So on the floor for San Antonio. Sohan and Wemby are the bigs. Vassell and Johnson are the 2 and the 3. And it's Paul in at the point.
Hey, who's watching now?
Here's Slim, covered by Wembanyama. 6 to shoot. Slim. And it's good. Off the back rim and in. Slim's got 31.
He's been in total control offensively, and the defense has had no answers.
Pass to Sohan. Going inside, and the shot goes. And here's Young. To the paint. Oh, it's stolen away. On the wing, Vassell. Sohan outside. 4-3. The rebound by Atlanta. Their biggest lead of the game was 21.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Here's Slim. Again, Atlanta.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Out of bounds, it'll go to the Hawks. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. 15-point game. Launches it. Slim with a bucket. Slim's got 36 points.
3 straight buckets to start the half. This is how they wanted to come out and execute.
Vassell outside. Pass to Wembanyama. Fires from deep. Wemby showing off the range.
Wembanyama quickly with one of his own, firing right back.
2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Slim with a bucket.
Well, they came out of the locker room with a purpose. 4 for 4 already in the half.
Spurs trail by 17. Paul with it. No points so far. Fires the 3. Okongwu with the rebound. The Hawks have gone 4 of 4 in this third quarter. Perfect so far. And coach, with Okongwu adding a 3 to his game, it's hard to keep him off the floor now.
It is, Brian, and he can do a lot for a team when he plays. He can now spread out the floor. He can guard multiple positions. But the main thing Okongwu does is he is all over the glass.
His big night continues. He is fueling this lead.
And we've got a timeout called by Greg Popovich. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Jones comes in for Okongwu, and Kispert is subbed in for Daniels. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Back to Paul. Pass to Wembanyama. Lets it go from deep. Yes, and it's Paul with the assist that time. Paul's got 8 assists here tonight. Atlanta leading by 16. Here's Slim. Johnson a screen on Paul. The fadeaway. Slim misses.
And the defense gave him no space. He had to fade back. That's not an easy look for most guys.
Vassell outside. Goes up at the elbow. Wembanyama, no good.
Well, when they're playing off you, you have to make them pay. And he couldn't.
The kick out to Young. The 3. Here's Slim. Tries again. Outside Young. 3-pointer. Hits the trifecta. Young's got 6 points.
Well, you need to run Trey off of his shot. If Young gets into his jumper, it's normally going in.
Now Paul hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Vassell passes to Wembanyama. Slim with the rebound. Slim's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Kispert right side. Puts one up from 19. He squares up and sinks it. Kispert's got his first points of the night.
They're going old school out there now. Working the mid-range part of the floor.
Paul passes to Wembanyama. San Antonio again can't hit.
Well, the defense just gave him that shot, and he wasn't able to convert. Very disappointing.
Slim misses.
Almost too wide open there. That's like a... warm-up jumper for him.
Over the last few years, Atlanta struggled defensively, Grant.
Yeah, the Hawks haven't been better than 20th in defensive rating since...
Highlight! What a slam!
Oh, my.
Just filthy. There's no other word for that.
Just
about the practice hours that went into that could have gone into something else.
Here's Slim. He's got 42. Kispert outside. Pass to Jones. And here's Young. Shot clock at 5. And it's all from three-point range.
Well, clearly it hasn't been his best game offensively, but collectively, they've still found a way to get the lead.
The shot by Sochan, no good.
Well, it's been a frustrating night for him at the offensive end, just not able to give them any kind of a lift.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
He's been off this whole period, unable to sustain any kind of consistency.
Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over.